Hello. I just updated the game. It took 2 seconds. Because it's probably just like a configuration update or something. Real tiny. Anyway. Now I gotta launch the game, which is probably gonna take a little bit longer. We'll see. Steam's already up. Make sure everything's looking good here. That, turn off that. Push me down back in the corner. Hello. Got the popcorn. It's a different brand of popcorn kernel. You'd think that wouldn't matter. This is much lighter. And the butter seemed to like roll off it a little bit. It's weird. It's lighter colored and it's less dense. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I think I do prefer the slightly denser stuff. It's almost too light. There's no sustenance there. All right, we got a little town here. Let's turn down this music. Let's unmute the game. We got some trains moving. Definitely not ideal because this one now has to wait. The train infrastructure is not the best. What can you call it? Not good. Right. We have all the demand. It's suitable for residential over here. Let's look at some of these. So this is interesting. It seems like resident suitability. What kind of snacks you got tonight? Seems like suitability, which is the road, depends on density. Medium and high density can go wherever. I guess that counts as a snack. I got the chocolate milk. But it's not just like milk mixed with chocolate syrup. It's like the from the dairy chocolate milk. I got a kernel stuck in my teeth. Yeah, so you know this is gonna be the good stuff. And it actually seems for the most part. This is industrial. Residential is fine. Higher density residential is fine being right next to industrial. And you have the highway being here making noise. I don't like that. Not sure why they hate this area. And then the highway making noise. This area is all good. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Commercial. Everywhere is suitable for commercial. A lot of customers around here, less around here. Yeah, despite all of the houses here, not a lot of residents, so you don't need a lot of commercial. Really small amount. No, this is the dense stuff. This is even just medium density. It's not high density yet, right? It's very hard to tell. I think this is medium density. Yeah, it is. High density would be darker. So even just medium density creates enough demand to have some nearby commercial. But I think this is mixed, so that does both. It's weird that it says not enough customers because it says customer demand is very high there. Industrial zones. That's mostly going to be determined by wind. I want to make sure that the wind is not blowing pollution. Speaking of which, air pollution. Wow, there it is. Mostly from right here where we have the coal plant. I think the strat is to just not have coal plants and buy all your power. But even the industrial over here is making some pollution. Not a lot, though. It's mostly coming from this. Not from there. But it travels so far. I think even modest amounts of pollution people don't like. They don't have enough places to park. Interesting. Interesting idea. There is street parking, but as you can see, it is full. Can I buy parking? Areas of high activity can benefit from dedicated parking areas. Let's see how quickly this fills up. People just left it. There's no... What? Ah, this game has music. I can turn off my music. Ah. I guess I can't go... Oh, that's true. You squashed a building. Ah, Also, I should be up a little bit. That's fine. I must float. People are parking. Let's see if that gets rid of that effect. I think high rent is from high demand. That's what that is. What is that red one? Yeah, our healthcare is pretty stretched. Where is it? Here? All the ambulances are in use. We're almost max for patients. We are in the green by quite a bit. I also want to look at how these, you can't see them, the experiences play into things. It's like, hey, your population went up 60. So here's 60 experience. That just upgraded. So we did that. Look at these intersections. So large. See, my thought, it's even better for traffic control, is just keep people's houses as close as possible to their workplaces. Like right now I need to worry about traffic because people live here and they work here. This is a big transition that needs to happen. Natsu, what's up? It is popcorn night, if you didn't get the memo. Popcorn and chocolate milk. Take your pick. Yeah, I put a little extra salt on this time. It didn't seem like the butter was doing enough work. Peach Snapple's pretty close. I don't think I've ever actually had a Snapple. My brothers always had Snapples, but I never did. I don't think I ever did. Or there's like one flavor I'd have. Movie theater butter salt. Fair play. All in one. All-in-one solution. Also, we haven't had any frame drops from encoding yet, so that's good. I don't know if industries care about parks. They probably do. Oh, that's floating. Who built a little bridge there? What the heck? I like how you can just like squeeze stuff on corners most of the time. Does Snapple not glass bottle anymore? Then what is the point? Yeah, I gotta do it the hard way. Wow. Good job. Where I get some butter, put it on the stove, melt it, and then sprinkle it over. The process of sprinkling the butter on your popcorn is very tough. And while I was sprinkling it this time, I was thinking, you know, I could totally just put this butter in my airbrush. And airbrush butter onto the popcorn. Eight cases of glass one. Nice. Probably a pain to clean up. I just bought the regular edition. Because the game had already come out and I really wanted to start playing. So I didn't even look at what the other one had. C-Flex. It was just the regular. Like I said, I didn't look. I'm like, game's out. Gotta get it. And that was the whole decision, because I also needed to start downloading it, and I had to leave pretty soon. I had to get it going and downloading for when I got back. That's fine. How is our import cost? We're paying $290K for imports. And $76K for our own generation. Okay. Importing 22. We're importing 56. I'm producing 22. If we do math on that, it was 290K, right? It's a lot. I feel like it's exponential. 283K.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
Shh.
Please exercise
It's
caution
fine.
if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
54.
Has anyone seen my keys? My keys. What? We're on the air?
5.2
sorry about that. It's nothing important.
K
lost my keys.
per
I'm sure
megawatt,
they'll turn up. They're for the
as opposed to
Browns
70 over
and
22,
parked outside our
3.1.
station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that.
So it's 5.2K per per
Don't
megawatt,
steal my
as
car.
opposed to
The old
3.1K
deal
for our
thing.
own generated.
Oh, good.
But
Here they are. Well,
we save space and we save pollution.
for listening to
And that was, this is by
This
far the
just in
biggest
from
polluter of the
traffic.
area.
If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Nah, look at this.
Good to
It's,
know, Jim.
look at this flow.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
We got a
It's
roundabout.
worth
We're good.
Slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside
Yeah.
the rush.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything.
I haven't gotten to a big city yet because I'm
Besides, if I
trying to
did
really
that,
learn the
I'd never get
fundamentals
anywhere.
first.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic
Yes.
somewhere.
Our health level is
east.
definitely low.
Road
We got
maintenance
125.
have already been dispatched, and
Apparently there's more
traffic
than that.
should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick
Yeah,
trip
so patience
out,
is, like,
you
full.
might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
Yeah, and there's no
Meanwhile,
coverage over
expect
here.
Delays and drive safe.
Stop this right here. It is just above freezing. Oh, it's 12 now. It's fine. So how does that do for healthcare coverage? It's going up. Crime's high. So let's look at how the crime display works. I didn't spend a lot of time when I was first placing looking at what the actual displays were because there wasn't enough there. They're slightly different now. There's all patrol cars. Coverage is fine. Everything's green. You have one person in jail right now. One person in prison. One person sentenced to prison. No prisons. So. Crime is pretty low. I don't know why they're complaining so much. When I worked at a creamery, I made a total of like 3 milkshakes because that wasn't my job, but someone showed me how. Yeah. They're a local staple. Oops. High rent because we have high demand. It still says healthcare coverage is low. And noise pollution's high. So where's the noise pollution coming from? Each of these creates some noise pollution. So the highway has noise pollution. But because I put those walls up, it actually doesn't really leave the highway. Oh, this was the thing I built. Still says low here. Even here it's low. It's weird that these buildings just say noise pollution right now. Is that just because that's the view I'm on? Yeah, it just says noise pollution for these. Like they don't care about the other pollution, but they definitely do. He's the best there at not wearing the shakes. I think that's important to not do it. Alright. In terms of public transit. I just love the thing where you could just $50 for a bus station. So bus stations are no longer free. What's up, noodles? It's ice cream and chalky milk night. I'm chilling with some cities. I've built 0 city. So let's go over here. Let's buy this chunk of land. I think I can get the whole thing. 433k for that. 18731. Remember 18731. I want to see how much experience we get next time we get a population upgrade. And the next time we get experience, I'm going to remember how much experience and then the new population. And see if like, hey, it's just 1 to 1. Or something like that. Alright. So the biggest thing we have to consider when starting is wind direction. And it's this way. We have a road connection there, but it's not a great one. So I'd want to put industry down here. We could also look at production. Like, hey, let's put down a wheat farm kind of thing. So as you can see, we're importing materials. I don't know if that matters. Oh yeah, I should also do internet service. They get happiness up. Alright, health coverage is better. No one's complaining about crime anymore. There's still a huge boost for mail service. +7 for having a reliable mail service. Coverage there. Steam overlay keeps getting in front of what I'm trying to look at. It says high noise pollution. 18,913. We did not get as much experience as we got population. So we got about 180. And then I kind of went up like 70. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know where that number comes from. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. How's this one look? Is that just a massive intersection under there? It is. My issue with putting one of these here is it's a big curve. I'm gonna not do that. A nice little 4-lane road. I'm gonna try to keep this place as simple as possible. We'll even do a large road. We'll do a 6-lane road. People getting off. Keep it nice and parallel here. Up to there. We want an interchange here. Highways. Too steep. Stop being so steep. Is that not tall enough? Is it just because there's a dang... Because there's a support pillar there? Heck. Lose the support pillar. Lose the support pillar. Come on, you can do it. I shouldn't upgrade this. I'm so good at building interchanges. Your slope's too steep. Let's. Guess we're going under. It's hard. Yeah, I'm basically making the New Jersey Turnpike. Really weird roads that just kind of go wherever they want. I have to go from this way. Then we have to change direction. Look at that interchange. It's gorgeous. That's a hole. Oops. A terrain undo tool would be wonderful.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive.
That's
and
a big
try
hill.
to stay off the streets until conditions
fine.
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
There you go. It's on land. It is saying crisscross. Look at that. Crisscross applesauce. Hands on your knees. Listening, please. And that is going to get people coming from there. So this one to be the double. Go and change this. To give some shifting off lanes. Why would you be driving down this road already? I'm aware there's lots of demand. It's fine. And coming from this way, and to here, up to a double, Oh, that's something. Let's try that again. Let's do a single here. There's people leaving. It shouldn't really be that bad. Oh, there's a stoplight. That's why it's weird. That... Oh, did I not make that highway? No, that should be highway. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, I didn't make it highway. That's why. That's why I was behaving a little funky. Definitely should not have crosswalks. Let me just try this again. I felt the game kind of hiccup for a second there as I deleted that road. It's like, oh man, I gotta recalculate everything. Every driving decision needs to be redone now. Oh, gorgeous. We have the most well-constructed roads around here. See, when you say it like that, it sounds bad. You gotta say like, that road is cracked, man. Makes it fine. All right. Heckin' rendezvous. Does not know what to do about this. All right, let's replace this again. Because it does not like my heckin' rendezvous. Go anywhere you want. I should actually make this a double. All right. So how do we manage this section? Yes, all the roundabouts. Like I said earlier, the big concern is just where industry goes. With wind like this, as long as we keep industry along the water, we'll be fine. Ground pollution doesn't really spread that far. Noise pollution is going to be around any service. So keep the services close to busy areas. Then in terms of how much to build, mostly suburbs. Mostly small houses. That's going to be low density. Very spread out. The high density where all the people are. The very occasional high density. We want to put close to the industry. Wow, it does. Oops. I don't have enough water. That's unfortunate. That's sewage and purifies its pollutants and utilize back to the water network. Takes 480k. That's too much. Let me drop another water pumping station. Drop it right here. Overlapping with what? I think the... This slope's too steep. Sewage treatment's also getting low. I'm dumping a poop over here. Let's dump some more of that poop over here. There you go. Fixed it. Now you just have too high of demand. That's fine. Healthcare is back to being low. We really aren't happy over here. That's a rent issue. Okay. There was a frame in there where the road was doing something silly. Oh, did you see it? Looks like I must connect. That's kind of silly. It's fine. We're dumping it way over here. Somewhere. Way over here. Hey, we're pumping it from like way over there. Plenty far away. Alright, here we are. Replace our grid. Like this. Up too steep in that corner. Yeah, this is kind of silly. Cool. Alright, we're gonna try a nice block city. Oh no! Heck, what is that? I can't see. That showed up, I think. That showed up. Chocolate raid. Jardis, what's up? Thanks so much for the raid. How was your stream? What are you up to tonight? From Dynamation, we're playing some City Skylines. I'm gonna try to speedrun this game someday, probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So right now we're gonna try to fill in this block with zoning and see what happens. See if the world just kind of falls apart or if it actually works. I do know I want to minimize connections to the main road. Oh heck. Don't elevate. How's it going? What were you up to tonight? What was Friday's event? I don't know about you, but Friday has become popcorn and chocolate milk night. Where got some popcorn, I got some chocolate milk. It's pretty self-explanatory. You get one of these silicon popcorn bowls and just a can of kernels, and you can do whatever you want with it. These things pop them really well because it like has a cover that lifts up as it goes. Great. Heckin' jams, nice. What kind of instruments? Instruments. I have 4 instruments in close proximity of being 2 different types. I don't want to blow into this right now because my mouth is full of kernels. Do instruments of torture count?
A driving
your
advisory
slope's too
has
steep.
been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must
See, it's
drive
fine.
and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
That was truly superfluous. Masterful counterpart. You're listening to Second Moon Radio, the station of levitated tastes. Don't touch that dial.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident.
Don't worry about it.
somewhere, in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Guitar and piano, wrist tambourine, nice. Suddenly less residential demand. People are probably leaving because the rent's too high. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. This triangle is all industrial. As is this line and right there. That should be enough industrial to start. You buffer the industrial. We don't even have frickin' high dense commercial yet. And buffer the industrial with some commercial. And then our high density residential is going to go immediately there. Then some medium density. And something like that. Some healthcare where there's going to be noise, because this creates some noise. Some fire care in the middle of the industrial section. Some police care, again, by noise. I'll kind of let this one be a little closer. Some little parks. Ready to see what happens? Let's see what happens. Instantly no power. Right. We do have to run power over here. Is that our only power connection there? It is. Okay. Can't run power over boat zones. I gotta buy one map tile to do this. Good to know. Boat zones are kind of the worst. Boat lanes are kind of the worst. Don't run them down all of your major waterways. That's gonna create headaches. They probably need water too. Water and sewer. That I can just run a pipe. That counts. Cool, cool. Like I said, see what happens. All the demand instantly gone. But I just want to see how this works as a functioning self-contained unit. Don't worry about parking. I could put in a parking thing. Very large parking lot. Yeah, just park over there. It's fine. Just park on the cliff. Don't worry about that gap. Some T-coms over here. Cool. That's free XP right there. I think. Yeah. That's a commercial demand. Alright. We need higher density commercial. We're very close to it. Oh, that was a developed block. That was also a developed block. I couldn't tell. Oh, that's true. I didn't put any schools here. This place needs the famous Garden of Kinder. So making a ton of money. Actually didn't have as much low density as I thought. Definitely the high density was not in that much demand. There were like 2 buildings that went up. But again, we'll see how things get once traffic starts coming in. Here's the traffic coming in. Three-lane asymmetrical. We got that medium density. That should pretty much cover most of that. What you need? Hearse. Death care. Let's get a crematorium. Everyone loves that. Here's my high school. There is no high school over here. It's very good popcorn. Like I said, these new kernels are fluffier. And they didn't take up the butter as well. I put a little bit extra salt on it, and that made up for it. Industry's already maxed. So you're gonna dezone this. What is this? Is this residential? That is hate it, but I gotta dezone that and that. We need more industry here. You see how that works? There's a lot of demand for residential. No office demand. Let's get a high school here. Let's also work on more stuff here. So this is going to be industrial. Yeah, I think we do want to end up shifting to offices. By increasing the labor force intelligence, you get better offices. More offices. Yep. They have the best view because that's the way the wind is blowing. What if another roundabout? Okay, but what if another roundabout? I have the issue that these two lanes are merging into this one. Nope. It's pretty much resolved. Yeah, jury due next week. Ew. I personally wouldn't care because my job would pay me. I know that's not always the case. So much commercial demand. Holy cow. Is there just nothing zoned here? I can't tell what this zoning is. I think that's residential. Yeah, I think that's residential right there. Abandoned. Big old abandoned building. Does it tell me why? Education, small homes, lack of entertainment, unreliable healthcare coverage. Okay. Put down a high school. Do we even have a college? We don't have a college. Alright, just right there. We have colleague. And enough zones to fill out demand for a bit. Still some traffic here, but generally it's not too bad. Especially if I take like... Oh, now people want to go that way instead. That's going to make that the trap. That's fine if that's a traffic lane, I guess. I just want to make it 2 then. Or even 3. Make this asymmetrical. There's a flow to the city now. Traffic mostly comes in here. Ideally, it's going out this way. But I really don't see a lot of places, a lot of things leaving. Yeah, the roundabout's just kind of solving everything. It's pretty great. Kind of just mesmerizing to watch. Yeah. Thick entry lane and a two-way asymmetrical for getting into the city. Very helpful. Bad health coverage. Okay. It is way over there. So I can see that being not great. But this is health coverage. Oh yeah, that's garbage. Health coverage has very little reach, I forgot. So where can I see workers? It's workplace distribution. A lot of workplaces in the middle here. Fill in available workplaces across the city. Uneducated, so poorly educated, we have not enough employees. We have jobs for 7,600, but 10,600 positions. Okay. We don't have enough high school graduates. The music here is pretty good. We got that. "107 people live here. That's pretty cool. These 2 tall buildings. To be honest, traffic has not been bad. Internally. The flow in and out of the area was something to be concerned about, but it seems pretty good now. except right here, because you know why this traffic sucks? There's no roundabout. Dang, doesn't wanna. Actually, what I maybe can do. That should actually fix it. There should not be traffic lights here. Yeah, just flow. Unfortunately, it seems our popcorn adventure is at its end, as we remain with a pile of unpopped kernels. Pretty good. I think the unpoppage was very good this time. I've had worse. I've also had better though. But it was definitely not burnt, which is the important part. As soon as it starts burning, it's no longer worth it to get those extra few pops. Still not enough workers, and I can't really do too much about that. People just need to move in. What is high? How do I solve high rent? Higher zone. There's no higher zone density than industry. Plenty of industry space over here. They still want more commercial. But there's not enough jobs to fill the commercial demand. Oh, it needs medium density. Wow. Okay. Lots of medium density demand. Can fill that real quick. I don't like burnt roasted marshmallows. Most people do. No, there is a burnt food that's good. And it's in the name that it needs to be burnt. The burnt cream. Delicious. It's the only acceptable burnt food. Yeah, still wanting more medium density. Okay. Like 3 high density buildings and medium density. I wonder if it's worth it to then... Because there are such different demands for different densities. And it changes so fast. Oops, I was a little too close to that. Dog parks are the tiny ones. All right, let's see how we're doing in terms of pollution levels. Yeah, that's all going that way, which is great. It's really not a lot of it, but it is still going this way. So everything here doesn't care about the industry. Ground pollution, again, hasn't crossed the line. Noise pollution is starting to spread, but it's to industrial or commercial. These are going to get hit by it first, but for the most part, they are pretty clear of it. Yeah, I think we're mostly fine. The elementary school is more noise pollution than the industry section. They got to make dairy-free burnt cream. That's clearly a thing that has to be made. They keep saying they need more commercial. You don't need more commercial. You're just lonely. Like 17 out of 62 employees. Maybe it's my commercial density is too high. Maybe they need the zoning. Let's see if this fixes it. They need the zoning. They need to build more commercial buildings. But because the commercial density is so high, there's so many employees they want per building. And that just isn't being filled. Also, this parking lot is doing nothing. I know. I wonder if I'm actually making money from it. Maybe. There's a parking fee. And you see little people walking around? Cool. They park their cars and then they walk to work in the little industrial park back here. So that's going to reduce our job count. All right, let's do another check on how much we're paying for import electricity. 463,000 for 93K. That seems linear. 463 over 93. Still about 5K per megawatt. So that hasn't changed. And it saves me the need to worry about electricity ever. Like if we wanted to, we could do what's consistent? A coal power plant would be 600K for 300 megawatts, which is 2K, which is pretty good. Gas power plant, less than that, of course. Geothermal is up to 2K. Solar, again, up to 1.5 actually. Solar is cheap when you get it. At that point, I could just put it down just to get that decrease in our electricity import. So if we need money, we can produce solar and just supplement our power importing. That's looking good. That's looking good. Elementary schools are getting to capacity. That one's not, though. I really don't know what to do about high rent. This household is wealthy. Why are you complaining about high rent? And why is your pool full of poop? That is not a clean pool. I like this little section here. I think this is a really cool spot. Not for these people living under the highway, but it's kind of the shape of everything here. Looks really cool. Over here we just have stuff. Yeah, it's still a super, super high commercial demand. And medium density residential. So let's do some more of that. We have more stuff here. Is this actually, like, can this actually store people? This is a free 1500 XP. Heck. Give. It does tell me what I need for each of these. Okay. Auto center. It's still free experience for these buildings. Oh, we have different architecture styles. Cool. For the most part now, we're just going to keep building things, and that's going to be how we get more experience. Our population is going to continue to grow. Yeah. Lots of medium density here. We need a lot of medium density, which is good. Can it store people? Yeah, that's probably what I said, isn't it? It can store people. There's already 561 people. It came with the people. Not only does it store people, it comes with people. Not enough employees still. They have too many jobs from too high commercial. So that's why you have too, like, bad commercial. How's our labor availability? Be here. We need more high school graduates. Colleague. Expansion there. Don't ask me how people are getting here. It's in the middle of a random road and off nowhere. It's fine. Alright, we're gonna put some houses up here. And if we need to, I actually want to D-zone before anyone starts moving in here. D-zone this. Because we might get some industry in this wind path. Gonna keep it over here if needed. Hopefully I don't need it, but if needed, we'll do that. What was that number I just saw? Yeah, that's my like I saw a number that wasn't as high. That was like not staying high. Do I need to worry about that? Not really. Your slope's too steep. Stop saying my slope's too steep. Just build it anyway. See? You're fine. That's fine. It's not square, whatever. Look at those blocks. Oh, those are nice. That's going to be a pretty busy intersection there, as is that. This one's at a crossroad already. It's going to be another busy one there. Alright. For planning purposes. This road's now industrial. As is all this stuff over here. Its wind will stay far enough away from everything else. That should fill our industrial demand for a bit. I'm going to buffer it out with some medium density commercial. Same here. I need lots of medium density housing. This is high density, I think. Actually, no, I think this is medium. Let's try some of that here. See what it does. We need a heck of a lot of medium density housing. Pass? What's a pass? What are we passing? Let's see what that does. Demand just drains. Very good. Still some low density demand. I'll put some low density over here. It's gonna have more to travel to all this stuff, but it's less dense. Healthcare is still low. Should get some healthcare up here probably. And some parks. Can't forget about the parks. Need a park in here. All right, 1.1 million in income. So much commercial demand. Insane. Does anyone else just praise the sun? What? Okay. It's a little weird. That sure is a thing. That's a structure. It's a conveyor belt from nowhere into some pile. And our commercial demand's back up. Despite us having not enough workers. Getting better with high school. Not really. 1,500 out of 5,000. $503K a month. See if low rent goes there. Right, how's traffic? Oh, look at this. little bit of a standstill. Are people trying to leave? Are people trying to leave? Are people trying to leave that way? I guess we have the way in there, so I can actually change this one around. Awesome. You stopping at a stoplight or something? No? Okay. Ah. See the issue here. Now traffic's starting to build up. Let's actually do a slip lane out of here. I hate that. Oh, is that not highway road? Did I do that again? No, that's highway road. There's just a weird thing going on here. There you go. Now there can be a flow out of here. And guess what we're gonna do? Right here. Another roundabout. Can I do no right turn? People are trying to shortcut into there. I mean, that solved a little bit. People are still trying to shortcut that. I don't want them to do that. It's still just right turning. Resolving. Over here, no issues. The crisscross applesauce, no issues. Everyone's been saying things. I've been not paying attention. And I have to alt-tab to see. Can I just, like, look at my chat on here? Will it load back far enough for me to see? No, it does not load back far enough for me to see. Just repeat what everyone just said. Everyone's talking about eating food. Now I'm hungry. Even though I just had popcorn. Look, traffic's resolved. We're almost up a level again. And they still want more dang commercial. No one, like, everyone has a job. No one can work for you. Like, for every job that for every person that's here, there's 1.5 jobs available for them. A horrible screenshot. You sure? Like, 'cause my mouse is trapped. I think there's a setting to untrap my mouse. Right now my mouse is trapped. Where's Trap Mouse?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas
New
of
forest
forest are being
fire.
engulfed by
Oh, remember when
fires.
the entire
Thick
world
smoke
was
rising
burning?
from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens
That was
are
pretty
advised
great.
to
The
vacate any
entire world is no
premises
longer
near the
burning.
fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Where are people trying to go? That's causing traffic. Okay, where are you going? Getting on the highway. Why is that your chosen way to get to the highway? What did I just unlock? Offices. High density offices. High speed highways. That sounds like fun. Oh man, I want that here. I don't really have any loans, so that's fine. We now have a total of 89,000 experience out of, yeah, that's our progress towards finishing. It's very far. You pretty much end up with just loan limits. Actually, that's all that's left. We have everything unlocked now. It's all loan limit. We can borrow 4.6 million monies. They still want more commercial. There's no jobs here. We need more people to move in. Yeah, let's get a university. I think university is... Yeah, university is forced level education. That's well educated. Okay, so I actually had that backwards. Oh, heck. Because we don't have college graduates. This is elementary school graduates. We are pretty good. High school graduates, pretty good. College graduates, we are trash. Our college is basically full. We should get another one of those. No idea where, though. But we need a university. I'll just build a large hadron collider. I have enough points to get it. Oh, wow. That's large. No one lives back here. It's going to be university land. So big. I could put a bridge over this and it'd be pretty cool, but it'd create so much traffic. Ah, we have an electricity bottleneck. I felt like this was gonna happen at some point. I'll put a transformer over here. So that's how long it takes before you get an electricity bottleneck. It should stop bottlenecking, theoretically. I can't go over the road. There are 10 people enrolled in my cool college. Actually, maybe it didn't relieve the bottleneck because I was paused. Okay, that makes sense. We still have heckin' commercial demand. University Library, University Park, so big. Extension wing. That's probably fine. How's traffic? It's moving. Definitely needed all the lanes here. This is still the everyone wants to leave lane, apparently. No one wants to leave this way. For the most part, within the area, it's pretty good. I think ideally, you set it up so that the high density stuff is, like all this, would be close to the ingress point. So I would set it up so that the road came into here, and then another one into here, where I have another high density point, and the low density is all here. Industrial's along away from the wind. Commercial separates it. Yeah, so we're starting to get the strats. Highly educated is almost there. Well educated is still very low. We do not have enough college graduates. It'd be nice if you could build these not immediately next to it. That increased graduation rate or time down to 8 months. Let's get more people flowing through. Why is it low? Not enough employees. We don't have enough people to work at the college, which trains people to work at the college. What if I do some of this, though? You can build your commercial, but you got to build residential on top of it. I did zone some of that. I have a real hard time figuring out what these zones are. I think that's just medium density. I thought I put some low rent. Maybe not. See if there's an option for that. I guess you could turn off edge scrolling so you could get the mouse out of the way. Text scaling, highlight unlocked, do like that. I don't see anything there. It's mayonnaise of science. Let's see. All the sciences are technology, medicine, geology, and radio. Those are all the sciences. That's everything you can learn. Large parks, sports parks, large sports park, tourism. I don't think we need tourism. But maybe we do, because technically we're not going purely off population. Oh, also, if you mouse over, you can see population growth. That's good. So we're actually at 600. That's really good population growth. By City Skylines 1 standards, 600 is pretty good population growth for 32,000. And basically infinite money. What if I just like lower taxes? We could look at this whole tree. I'm not too worried about it. What is that? No, we're apparently producing excess of something. Producing a lot of chairs. Fair taxes, +1 happiness. Nice. Still 590 for influx. Well-educated is still way too low. Getting better at poorly educated. Highly educated is fine. We actually don't have much of a university. We have like this college is where it's an issue. But for the most part, everything's good. This is working. Traffic sucks. So creating a better traffic flow plan is an important thing. But for the most part, this worked really well. This section of city. That guy just drove off the road. All those people coming in. We need I want a way to like follow. But you can follow. I want a way to like see its route. Where you're going. Bit of traffic there, but not too much. Increases as people go off. Zipping on through here. Not a lot of traffic going that way, which makes sense. And you have your traffic leading straight into like the low density zone. There's not a lot of it. Everyone's waiting on a hearse. I should probably do something about that. Taking the early exit. And just turning there. No, but actually going straight. Okay. People are using that properly. Actually, at this point, you know, traffic's pretty clear. She went in a circle. Okay. Turn back around. Not sure what you're doing, what this guy's doing. Now he's on the main road. Making a Yui. Going back down this road. Just drove in another circle. Oh, I didn't want him to go back down that road again. Trying to get to 143 Poplar. Hey, he made it! Or he gave up. Where's Poplar? He could have been looking for parking. That's fair. He might have done all that to find a parking spot. Yeah, maybe I should put some parking down. That's so large. That's also so large. There you go. How much money am I making from parking? Wow. A little bit of money. Look, they got little EV chargers. Nice. Oh, I should put that band in place. See what it does. Abandoned because no education. Small homes, no entertainment. Only at 381 now for growth. Oh, what just happened?
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
We didn't start the fire. Set to that so it fits. It's row housing in there. Yeah, row housing. How's the parking lot doing? Doing pretty good. People are parking. I don't think I'm going to care about that at all. There are now roadside parking places. I guess I should really put those, like... How big is a small? I could squeeze those, like, here. Potentially. I want to see this thing just because it looks insane. The automated parking building. How's noise pollution? There's someone messaging out about noise pollution. Police stations now loud. There's some traffic there. Wow, big line of cars trying to get that way. You know what that means. The Rund. Abut. Why is this one isn't more weird? So let's do some parking down here because people liked that. Oh, road condition. Look at that. The roads around here suck because there's no parking. Healthcare, crime, and traffic are people's concerns now. Actually, when I do that, you can just see. Yeah, traffic there isn't great. Nor is traffic there. People are trying to get from here to here. I just want to change direction on that. Oh, nope. This is how I'm making my spaghetti roads. It will just form spaghetti over time, and that's okay. Because that's how you get really funny looking roads. Just let in the spaghetti form. Slowly working our way up on that. There's achievements. I suddenly lost button control. Weird. means. You need parking? No, you got parking right out there. You don't need parking. The parking lot is full. Neat. Smart thing to do would be like, hey, maybe we need some public transit or something. Nah. Something to learn that I do need to learn from this. This is experience-based, not population-based. Building this city got me a certain amount of experience. A nice hefty chunk of experience that got me up 2 levels. Building this section. Out of 10, 12, 13, 14, 20. We're halfway there. Hefty chunk for 2 levels. What would adding public transit to this do? What would adding a tourism district to this do? Would that be worth it? Or is it better to just keep building cities like this? But I still want to see just how this turns out and the kind of things to think about as you go. They got a little courtyard in the middle of these super dense commercial residential. Yeah, buildings level up probably provide experience. Placing buildings provide experience. Like, potentially the best way to get experience is just to build a bunch of roads. Use the actual experience amounts. You can't. I don't think it changes that often. Like, we got 102, 950. Right? If I just pause the game. 102, 950. Let's grab some road. Build a stretch of road. 7 XP. And delete it. Still at 102, 957. It's gonna cost, so 160, 587. I got all that money back. So you could beat the game by just building a lot of roads and then demolishing them. Doing that got me 7 XP for no cost. If I do something more complicated, elementary school, 300 XP. 102, 965. I didn't look at how much money I have. 103, 265. Still 103, 265. Let's do it again. I wasn't looking how if I got the refund on it. So 204 becomes 104. Not a full refund. It only went back up to 179. That was definitely faster than building roads. So I think that refund to cost rate is going to be what you have to consider. These big tall buildings, so fancy. You have no need for offices because everyone's too dumb to know how to work in an office. How's that doing, by the way? No university demand, really, but people are still going to university. We're almost halfway of our well-educated demand. That's good. We're getting there. Still high rent. How do I solve that? A higher zone density or different zoning might be needed. That was a choice. See what that does. I like looking at these. Oh no! That poor lad. Let me go down. How do I descend? Oh no. You appear to be in a little bit of a pickle there. Yeah. Oh, he's got two heads. It's really two people. That's why. These two people, they forgot how to drive motorcycles. They fell down. Oh, the game's got to redo all the graphics now. The rent is too dang high. I think I might make a choice here and cut off some of this so I still have this area to build in. Make this the industrial sector on this side of the river. Like that. It's gonna give us some industrial demand, but it's fine. I think a little bit up there is probably okay. Now we'll see. We'll see if a little bit up there is okay. Or at least give you like this little section here. We have a big flat spot over here, a big flat spot over here to expand. We can eventually go over that way. Yeah, we got space. Let's do up here. A lot of commercial demand. So I think that's what we can start with. Go this way. Because this is upwind. But I could also do industrial over here. It'll just be in line with that. Yeah, let's do that. We're even looking at making this like a exclusively medium density zone. Prepare for the larger amount of traffic. Just kind of see what happens. The only thing I want to pause for is replacing these roads. That's going to create some issues as suddenly everyone reroutes onto different roads that I don't want them to yet. And a nice four-way junction. Well, this actually looks pretty good. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Is that going to be enough throughput? Probably not, honestly. I need a... a larger demolition room. Oh, you can see refund amount. Look at that. It's absolutely not going to be enough throughput. So we'll do something else. There's just underground road now. Yes, a shift drag on deletion would be wonderful. It is a very nice looking interchange. It's just not enough throughput. Something like this might work. I guess I'll move these back further. So it's got a big main road. This is how people get to work at the industrial section mostly. We just have 2-lane highways, okay. Give them a 3 to split off here. I have a very strange way of doing things. Like merge, 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 all right there. Instead of giving them the extra lane to merge in up here for a bit longer. And then the heck this bottom intersection is, that's chaos right there. That's chaos. I'm just gonna leave. More of a off ramp there. Let's see what that looks like. I could also just go full cloverleaf. Oh, I've definitely seen these before. Specifically around the Jupiter Hotel, there's one of these. Few of these, actually. Do you have any around here? Nah. We have some funky intersections around here, like an incomplete cloverleaf. So you got your standard cloverleaf that looks like this, but what if this highway just like ended? So it's just like this. But all the leaves are still there. You get this weird incomplete cloverleaf. Where if you really want to, you could turn off this and go towards the end of the road. And the only way is back on. This is basically what the road looks like. Oh, this is a nice cloverleaf with throughput lanes, with through lanes. I don't know why leaves are still there. I've driven this intersection many a time, and I've never seen anyone using them, despite it being very crowded sometimes. Like specifically, you never use this one. Not this one. This one. It's still there. And who would ever use this one unless you were turning around? Yeah, just don't fight at the exchange. Oh, you can mass delete. You can click and drag to delete. You just have, there's not a lot of tolerance to mass deleting like that. Oh, that's much nicer. People like our internet connection. That's good. How's this doing? Why are there people here? Where are you going? Oh, that's a turn only. People are trying. They don't want to go that way, so they're going this way. This game is very good at imitating real traffic. I'll say that. People said, I don't want to go through that intersection. So they went around it. But we have high density demand. Okay, we need more death care. Is this just... Yeah. Do we have any upgrades to this? We do. Where are you at? Here? Additional incinerator. And a garage. Get more death care going. Processing so many bodies. Traffic shouldn't be a concern. Like, it's flowing. Despite these massive buildings, traffic's flowing. There's not a lot of people on the street. I'm literally melting in this heat. It's raining. Okay. Lack of skilled labor should still be resolving. Well-educated is almost halfway. We're getting there. $30 is pretty toasty, yeah. I agree. It's going. It's fine. I'm going to change this one out for a full clover leaf, maybe. I want to add a slip out here. Maybe up here. Yeah, I'll do it up here. Clover leaf there, and those would be our connection points. It might actually be tight to get something out here. Yeah, let's buy some land. So shift the highway over a little bit. I don't get money for deleting roads I didn't make. Darn. This is going to be the main road that people should hopefully be arriving on. Do I have something there I can't overlap? Apparently. Let's fill in this hole. Ah, this is the overflow. If the river runs up, it'll flow down here. Let's build a city on that. Snapping. Nothing could ever go wrong. Yeah, it was once a major waterway that let like millions of gallons flow. We turned it off. It's fine. I'm really bad at softening terrain. There's still no undo. I got this, don't worry. I can soften this terrain. Look at this. It's so smooth. I need more than 100% brush strength. Those lines are straightening. It's fine. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Slope is still somehow too steep. Nailed it. Tower just got a little diversion right here. Looks like we're going to need more lanes in this area. That was backwards. Beautiful. Where's the like high-speed highway? Oh, is that a city policy? Where's policies? High-speed highways. I don't need that. Let's feel this. I do want that. We are not managing our garbage at all. That's something I should consider. Recycling center in here. Why are all these buildings too big to fit in the grid the game provides? That does has a space, process at a higher speed. Apparently we have... That's full. Okay. We had no garbage capacity anymore at that point. I don't know how long it's been. We were probably just exporting it, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. Still don't know what to do with that. Anyway, we're going to expand over here. I'm going to turn this into a different intersection. We can connect to that. We get to once again delete all the things. Do we do the dumb intersection or do you do a smart intersection? Ooh, this one looks fun. I don't want to do it this way though. This could be the new thing. placing intersections purely by how fun they look. I'm such a professional city builder. And it goes right into a 2x2. Perfect. Oh, that's a 2x2 highway. There's a 3-lane highway. That's 3-lane asymmetrical. What is this road? It is a turn lane. Okay. Where are you going? There's no reason to be down here. We have connection points. Let's actually get some more of this here. 14 squares left. We can clean up this curvy little road. 2. Parallel road. Aha. Boom. Forgot that's a thing. So nice. What are you? Bye. This is probably still too steep to build stuff on reliable. Actually, that's not that bad. I think that's fine. Over here, maybe. Is it called Cozy Lane? Lots of small rocks. They're probably in that canyon that I just erased. Oh, this is Poop Lane. I think it's time we start processing poop. How much processing does this have? 300k. That's only 100k, so you can actually manage both of these. Oh, does it still need to dump somewhere? Positive treated water isn't pumped back into the water network. New pollutants become garbage collected. Ah, okay. So it doesn't dump the water anywhere. Oh, right. No power? Interesting. Wow, I made a heckin' line. We at a bottleneck. We are at a bottleneck. Freaking C lanes. As far as I can go. How do I cross the C lane? I guess I go this way. Oh, still in underground mode. What you doing? This microwave directions on Pop-Tarts. I don't hold the Pop-Tart in my hand long enough to realize there's directions on it. Oh, look at all that good. Look at all those goods. Such goods. Did I accidentally delete something? I did. No. Is it going anywhere anyway? Alright, this will wash away eventually. Now that we have water treatment. Oh yeah, 40% use. Yeah, that can just go anywhere. That's pretty nice. Yeah, usually sometimes if you're feeling extra fancy, you go for some warm Pop-Tarts. That's rare occasions. We're doing an 8-lane road. This is our big road here. What is this? Old cemetery ruins. Nah. Big boy roads. And of course, big boy roundabout right there. is not like that. Oh, that's why there's parallel road tool on. Let's see how traffic handles that. That is a 3-lane or 6-lane. This teeny tiny 4-lane. Just expands out. Poor little lad. Alright, we need a connection point back here too. It'd be nice if I could just, instead of having to delete the road, just be like, yeah, I know this is going to go here, and just plop it on top kind of thing. That's the big boy intersection. We'll pause. Do the delete. Grab the directional T. Back to our 8-lane road. Take a 90 up to here. Merge this down to a single 4-lane. It should handle just fine. Bring it into there. We'll stop connecting to that. Fair enough. Now, grid fill. What do you mean? I know that's road. Can I not connect these roads? Oh, I think I was trying to do gravel. The theory is the wastewater treatment plant pulls the waste out as trash and dumps the clean water back into the system. That's what it's doing. I guess I'm doing this then. Grid. Heckin' grid. I think I broke the grid tool. Okay. Didn't like that one. Weird. Sometimes the grid tool is great. Sometimes it's like, nah, not feeling it today. Like there, it's just wasn't feeling it. Look at that. He did a thing. That's approximately the middle. We'll see how this massive area works. It's like twice the size of this first one. In terms of industrial, the wind here is pretty slow. I can keep industrial down to like this section, which means you're gonna have a lot of traffic crossing this road is the unfortunate thing. There's probably gonna be some Runda boots here. Don't worry. All right, Night Jay. Thanks for the raid and hanging out for a bit, talking Pop-Tarts. Gosh, thanks for making me hungry. Jeez. Nice awkward bend there. Trying to imagine traffic flowing through here. I think for the most part it'll be fine. Let's get some power down here. Get some power down here. Reduce bottlenecks. Water's fine. It's zone first. We don't need a lot of industrial. So let's give this little back section here industrial.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of
Freaked me out
forest
for a
are being
sec.
engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
It's not connected to our network for this stuff. That's not going to be a bottleneck. Put city services like near the middle, I think. Quicker access to everything. Like Service Plaza in the center of town. And we can make sure, because this is the we actually have a decent amount of high density demand. I'll put that mostly along here. Colleague. Still in the green somehow. Once I unpause, we'll get so much like people moving in that will be pretty set for they don't care that much about that. Let's actually put some offices here. Regular offices, not high density yet. We don't have enough workers to fill high density offices. Nelson Parks. Lots of low density demand when I made this entirely for like high density stuff. It's probably fine. I think this is low density. Maybe. Didn't immediately fill, so I'm gonna guess not. I can do low back here also. This will be way too much commercial. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And monitoring my income. Yeah, commercial is just like, heck, a place to go. in this build. So is low density residential right now. How is the one college we have had for a bit doing? This elementary school's like, send help, too full. Be fair, so's that one. The kids, they're multiplying too fast.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
The fire and rescue service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby
World's on
forest.
fire. How
The
about
billowing
yours?
clouds of smoke
The way I
pose a
like it, I
serious
never
health
get
risk to
bored.
anyone nearby.
That
At this
rhymes.
time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to
Is there a
immediately
freaking
move to a safe
traffic sign
distance
there?
until
No.
the situation is under control.
Don't be a traffic sign there. What are you doing? This is not a place to U-turn. Heck, who's that? Don't look, my traffic's awful. Wow, it's 12:30. What's up, Shadow? Thanks so much for the raid. How's everyone doing? How's your stream? How's everyone ready for this heckin' weekend? Just building a city. Very grid-like. Trying to learn the game. I speedran Cities Skylines 1. Originally back in like 2015. This is my most popular video on YouTube with 2 million views. So I figure I gotta follow through and speedrun Cities Skylines 2. So this is my first city that actually got anywhere. First one, my actual first one kind of failed pretty fast. And we're kind of seeing how to build things such that it doesn't immediately all fall apart, because this game's definitely more complicated than one. Like, traffic actually matters. Like, this flow of people that isn't moving, that's not a good thing. But luckily, the game gives us a solution to that, and it's called the Wunderboot. And that usually resolves things. Yeah, this one video I made back in 2015, a few times YouTube's algorithm was just like, hey, everyone that ever watched a City Skylines video ever, watch this video. And it would just... So, slowly learning the game. It's very hard because it uses experience instead of straight population now. So you're at 132,000 experience out of the required 671, which is a lot. You get experience for population growth, for building things, for upgrading things, all that stuff. I need more low density residential. I think we have to fill in these little lakes so I can have an easier time. I'm just gonna hope that water doesn't go anywhere. Oh, look, the water. It'll drain. I can seem to try. I recommend it. Well, if you like city builders, you can definitely do some stuff with this. City Skylines 1 is still very good, but it's also, like I said, simpler. If you really want to get into city building, like you can frickin' look at this window. I've done nothing with this window this whole time, and it hasn't mattered. But if you really like nitpicking, I can come in here and say, you know, we're going to be a wheat producing powerhouse city, and we're just going to have tons of wheat farms. And then I can come in here and tax the heck out of our grain industry, or lower taxes on our grain industry. And you can see how everything gets used, how it comes in and goes out. It is very oh, geez. Traffic here has stopped. That's neat. They can squeeze around now. It's actually not that backed up, though. Yes, it is very, very detailed. But it's also detailed to the level you want. But that also means you can mess stuff up. Like right now, I've just put down so much commercial zoning, which creates a lot of jobs. But I actually don't have the population to fill those jobs yet. I can come to this menu. I have my high educated, my university graduates are pretty much full, but my college graduates, I have 4,000. I am only half filling college graduate positions, so I do not have nearly as much people working as I need. How's this water doing? It's chilling there. Yeah, trying to deal with this water. It's just flooding over here, so I can expand this suburb area. All right. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Going that way. It's just a line. Why are they going that way? It feels like the least efficient way to go. Is there not a traffic light here? There's a traffic light here. Okay. There's only one turn lane, though. For some reason. Make this a 5. Give us 2 turn lanes. I'm not sure why everyone's going that way. Going there, and then they're dispersing through that run. There's a roundabout right here that you can take. Expand the subterranean swamp. That's what I'm doing. We are draining the swamp first. First you drain the swamp. You go to the bathroom. Yeah. Telling me that's my alert that, hey, it's getting kind of late. You should consider going to sleep at some point. That means it's well past midnight. These big old buildings just didn't get filled. This one, though. This one random skyscraper apartment building. Doing all right. There's still not enough workers. What the heck? When did this happen? Was it destroyed by a tornado? What? When did a tornado take out my power plant?
emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Yeah, when was there a
Increasing areas of
tornado?
Forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe.
And why was I
Citizens
still
are advised
paying
to stay
$70K a
in
month
homes
for a
near the
destroyed
fires
building?
and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Yeah, there's no more pollution. But like, I would have liked to know that a tornado came out of nowhere and took out my power plant. Oh, the forest fire. It's okay, we just drained the swamp. How's that doing for air pollution? Pretty much nothing. It is pleasantly milk. I agree. Alright, we need the drained swamp to put out the forest fire. Come on, water. Swamp is now retaliating. Nah, I think water can win here. Either that or it'll evaporate it all. And I can start building. The population is going up so fast. I feel like this game has much more density in... Also, we just have more taking up more space. Much more density in its houses. Than one did. Like, I haven't built any residential buildings in so long. We're still getting 700 of influx, population growth. Less people are moving away. Just a steady growth. It is pretty good music. As long as you're on this station, instead of the public one, you don't get like, or at least you don't really get talk that much. This one has like occasional radio host interludes. Okay, it's underwater. Fire is underwater. Please allow my accident to put out the forest fire. Oh, look, the fire engine's there. Like, keeping people safe. Look at that. Look at it do its thing. And the other forest... Oh, yeah, the world's still burning. I guess it is summer. So we're in fire season. Do it. Finish your next album as a city builder album. People to listen to while building cities. It's all Aspen Street. No, it looks like it turns. Colleague get full. That should help with our education levels at least. We're still under half well educated. Necessary. Ooh. +5 attractiveness, +3 office efficiency. Look at that. That should be something we're looking at, actually. Because it doesn't say it needs to be operating or connected to anything. It does cost our entire budget, though. No, the school! Yep. Waiting on the wildfire. Who knew we were? If I just like build roads now. If I just say, hey, it's wildfire, don't care. Just gonna build some dang roads. On fire and in water and invalid shape and slope to steep and overlapping items. Now I can't do that yet. If I start out here already though. Now it's just on fire and in water. This water hasn't drained yet.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of
Another
forest are
one.
being engulfed by flames.
Oh, look at those
Thick
fires
smoke
move.
rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Oh, oops. Didn't mean to drain it that much. I just wanted to create a hole that the water could flow into. Instead, I think I made more water. Just like... It's not enough adjustment. Maybe that's like water level there. Hey, it's flowing. Maybe that's like a water source. So the game is producing water there. So you can't actually get rid of it. Still crazy that we just freaking tornado hit right there and that's it. The game didn't even tell me about it. I wanted to go watch. I know this place is burning, but hey, you can zone it now if you want. That is medium density. Okay. Is that water damage? Why'd you build your house there then? Hey, don't worry about it. They signed the waiver. Trying my best to drain the swamp. The swamp is not draining. Well, elementary school's full. That one's not, so. so much dang money. How's over here looking? Besides that there's no workers. It's fine. Traffic has stopped here. Because this guy decided to turn around. That's increased the merging distance. I could actually do this. Beautiful. Things are kind of flowing again in our triple roundabout jamboree. Or quadruple. Got that one. Can I put a park in the middle of the roundabout? That'd be really cool. Can I do that? Little dog park? Right there, though. Look, the dog park here has little tubes. I want a park that has little tubes. Where you going? Go. People trying to get from here to the ramp over there. I guess you should make that double lanes so you can be in both lanes to do it. Having to merge in. Because that one would stay there. And that would become a 5-lane asymmetrical. Going that way, yeah. This would become a 2-lane. It's weird that this lane can't also turn there. That's what I wanted. I wanted this lane to also be able to take this exit. Oh well. How's traffic everywhere else?
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
The fire
Another fire on an island.
Fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest.
This thing's going over here.
Billowing
Swamp
clouds
is
of
still
smoke
swampy.
pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Oops. Just use this to push the water. It's fine. That water doesn't want to move. Looks like we have some swamp space now. Yes, I called it swamp space. I don't understand how it did not have it overlap items. Okay. Grid tool takes some learning. Sometimes it just doesn't want to. I just had a little freak out there because the game just closed my terminal. or close my command. So I'm like, is it going to jump me somewhere and show me, hey, look, aliens are abducting your citizens? Little freaky. Oh, there's already a commercial there. Well, I don't know. I don't know what this game is gonna throw. Who dat? Who we subscribing at 1 in the morning? Oh, let's see what's up. How's it going? Thanks for the resub. Hope you're doing all right at 1:30 in the morning. Sliver of building. Oh, big building. Put it over here. It's a free experience. How's it going? Let's see what you've been up to. Just building cities. Building cities in swampland. The water, the roads are nice and moist. Alright, what are people sad about? High crime. Okay. Just don't have enough crime coverage, apparently. Squeeze in some crime mobiles. Healthcare coverage. Lots of wealth, lots of mail service, spacious homes.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of
Another
forest
one.
are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes
The world's
air
just burning.
dangerous to breathe. Citizens
It's
are advised
5:50 a.m.
to
I'm
locate
working
any
now, but here we
premises
are.
near the fires and
Yeah,
remain at a
it's
safe
weekend and I don't go to
distance until
sleep,
emergency
but
services
I do have
manage to get the
stuff
fires
tomorrow.
under
I have
control.
like a regular schedule. It has what's going on here? People are sorting into their lanes, getting here and getting stuck because we need the biggest of the room to boots. These are all taxis. These are all taxis. So many taxis. Yeah, it makes sense. This is kind of where I declared this as like the center of this area. So the shortest path from highway to center of area is going to be pretty busy. Up that to a 6. Just add more lanes. This is still where high density stuff's gonna go eventually. Why are people trying to go this way? You're going to here. I think to this, and this is causing issues. And really, they should be coming down to this one. Split into where you want to go. Start until 8. It also only goes every 30 minutes. Ah. That kind of stinks. Craft show season. Ooh. Oh, yes, it is. Yeah. Holidays coming up. Let me give him 3 lanes to sort out here. Adding more lanes. See if I can make this a little bit nicer by having this lane connect like on this side. So either can merge into the center lane. They might still have to do full crosses, but I can't do anything about that. Everything over here is settled. That's good. How's the swamp? Almost drained. Put some people back here. Marketplace. Wow, 2 things. What's the marketplace? Oh, geez. Oh, that's a biggin. Right there. We built the ultimate Walmart in this random spot. Thought we got something else, but maybe it's just marketplace. Oh, right here. Sculpt a mansion. These are free XP, so I guess. I wonder if there'd be a strat to aiming to try to get all these. The glass crown. Everyone's leaving. Why is my population dropping? These are too large to put anywhere. Wow. I would like people to be well. People are still leaving. Was there bad stuff there? Doesn't feel safe going out. Crime. Pollution. That should be all going that way. Oh, this is the recycling center makes some pollution. You also are maxed. Lack of high-skilled labor. Yeah. We're making more jobs than we can fill. Look at these nifty little houses. These are so cute. Little row houses. Okay, fine, you can have some suburbs down here. That's right. I don't know why population's going down so much. We have a huge death rate. Everyone's dying. Why do we have 8,000 dying a month? It just showed me something helpful. It just said like data from our bureau is showing. Also, we can now find if the tornado's there somewhere. It said data from our bureau is showing people are dying really fast. Our healthcare does suck, but I didn't think it sucked that bad. That's underwater. Poor garbage services. How you doing? You're maxed. I have more space for you to do some processing upgrades, I think. Got large city. Just a loan limit. Build development points for an expansion permits. I don't know if you actually... I guess you get experience for building some of this stuff. The city hall. See what I can do with the city hall. I don't know, where should city hall be? Next to the shopping mall? Yeah. Lower import costs, which I guess is good. Yeah, lots of buildings waiting for hearses. Everyone just died. I don't know why, but everyone just decided to all die at once. So suddenly we had a huge burst of needing death care. Yeah, we still do. I built some supplementary crematoriums. Dang, that's wild. $8,000 people are dying a month, and I can handle 400. Citizen well-being is okay-ish. Let's lock research traders plus 5 extra profits. Yeah, we should get that. Save some money, potentially. Good. Prison. Telecom tower, though. There's nothing really major I want right now. We can get the plane, which gives us huge boosts to our attractiveness. How's death going? Still at 8,000. I should probably put some sound barriers on here. Let's look at this. Noise is leaking. I think I put those on the wrong side. This is industry, I don't care. I think this is industry. Yeah, it's industry, I don't care. In theory, there's less sound now. This weird intersection is having problems? You don't say. Because it's a weird intersection. This one's flowing so nice. There's 3 levels of roundabout. I think this is a rotary. I think this fits the definition of rotary. Like, how's death now? It's still at 8,000. There was just a wave of everyone dying. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Until this backs up. Maybe 3 lanes would actually help here. Left, right, center. Kind of silly, then only the inner lane can go that way. That just moved the problem from here to here. That seemed to help. The jam is clearing. Check back on that when you least expect it. This magic mayhem of roundabouts is still flowing. Everyone's still dead. Oh wow, everyone is dead. Literally everyone is dead. Everyone has died. Two more hospitals. It's too late. They're already dead. More hospitals won't help at this point. Yeah. The heck happened? What happened? I'm not sure why it's only taking up half the chart. It's kind of weird. I have some tourism, I guess.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames.
Wind direction
Thick smoke
change.
rising
No?
from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under
Like, this is
control.
producing some stuff, but nothing major really. What was I gonna look at? Remember? This is definitely not helping my, like, lack of employees situation. Everyone's freaking dead. Almost done a bit of TLC. Crime isn't that much of a deal anymore. Not that bad. This poor crematorium is just got no one in it right now. All the hearses are out gathering. Line them up. Good efficiency. Everyone's so happy. Look at all these dang taxis. Just a line of taxis right there. At least we're starting to clear the dead. Garbage is piling up. Really? Okay. Weird. Essentially, collecting here the most satisfactory products as well as registration analysis is collected away. The gun pollution produced by honesty, but it's like, ooh. This creates a lot of pollution. But also clears pollution from other stuff. I can afford that. No, I can't. My income's dropping because everyone's dead. I think that's why it's dropping. They're paying $700,000 a month for electricity. Maybe it's time to put down a solar plant. Producing 238 megawatts with this solar. Which is actually more than we're consuming. Wow. Okay. I should put some more batteries in this then. Gonna save us a ton of money. Look at that. No more importing. Boom. Electricity's so easy. How's death? Going down. Still not great. The hearses are doing their best to clear out all the dead bodies from, I guess, whatever plague came through and killed everyone. I don't have any parks. Hello. Hello, kitty. Said upgrade capacity before I upgrade storage. This increases, yeah, one increases it by a ton per month. It already has a base of like so much. 10, yeah, so that doesn't actually help that much. This is just full. I'm gonna use that anymore. Let it sit there. Death rate has just collapsed. There you go. We fixed it. there was just a plague of some kind over the course of 1 month, where excess deaths were 7,000. 7,000 people died in a month. That's more than 10% of our population. That was not great. I put a thing over here too. All those cycling centers. Oh heck, I was using that as a... Using that as a thing there. Another cycling center here. Right. Alright, it's now well past 1 o'clock. I really should have gone to sleep a while ago. I'm getting very tired. I'm just playing the game, man. It's really fun. Just want to keep building stuff, and everyone stopped dying. So that's good news. That was weird. Thanks for hanging out. Be back on Sunday with either more of this game, or we'll finish learning Link Between Worlds. It'll be good times. It'd be great if I could alt tab without the music stopping, because I just want to leave the music playing. The outro here. All right, have a great night. Bye.